This is the podcast of the hour, too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, what you don't is better yet. This is South Africa's biggest made just regret, and if you haven't subscribed, you've made a bad bet now. Like and subscribe and get ready to get into a deep dive into the podcast vibe. The best thing about a democracy is you get to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want. So long as it doesn't impede on the rights of another human being or the interests of the government or whoever is in power. That's a great thing about the democracy. But the thing is, like, we still have that thing of, like, I don't know if they're putting it as an illusion, but you can still say whatever the fuck you want. Because I saw over the weekend, there was this 27-year-old girl. She was talking all this shit about how Ramaphosa is unhonorable. Because in the parliament is gagged. It's descended into chaos. There's no respect there. There's nothing there of concrete. There's nothing there concrete. So she's talking about how incompetent our other politicians are. Of course, she's a DA member, because that's what they do. They always complain about what other parties are not doing, instead of telling us what they're gonna do for us and things like that. So she's telling us about how she was complaining about Ramaphosa basically, and saying how he should stand down and that he should fire Blind Zemande, who's in charge of the funding of universities, because like students have not been getting funding. And okay, it's a whole complicated situation. I can tell you the story, but basically let me just summarize politics for you. Politics are like this. To my limited understanding of politics, that's how they work. It's just a bunch of people who come there and promise you shit so that you can give them money, and then they take your money and then they don't do the shit they promised they're gonna do. That's basically how it works. So people are incentivized to lie in a way. These niggas are incentivized to lie, because the better they lie, the more money they get. So that's how politics work. So I think the best thing to do as a person who's just a person who's in the public, of course, stop depending on these motherfuckers. They ain't good for shit. That's just the best thing you can do as a person, as a citizen of this country. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, just for the goodness of your own health. And cause the more we depend on these motherfuckers, the more they're gonna take advantage of us. And the thing is just to get our independence, your own independence as a person, just being able to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, because you've been given that right. No, fuck that. It's a God-given right. Yeah. And if someone tries to take that away, you fight for it with all your life, bruv. Fight for it. So that's how it is. That's how it is. So you have to go on and fight for it. And the only good thing about apartheid is it came to an end. That's the only good thing about apartheid. It came to an end. And everyone, of course, is gonna agree with me. Of course, unless, of course, you're an asshole or something, or you're a retard. Who knows? Maybe you're retarded, staying somewhere and you're being retarded with a mental facility or something. So that's the only good thing about apartheid. And we got to gain our freedoms, and we continue with that. And we're still trying to get more out of it, trying to exercise our rights in a way that's gonna benefit us, and also our children, people who are gonna come after us, in a way. So everyone knows what's been happening in the Middle East. Yeah, people think it's a war that's happening in different countries. It's one country, Israel. One country, Israel. And within that country, Israel, there's Jews and there's Palestinians, right? There's those two people. There's two ethnic groups. And the thing about, if people are living in one place and there's differences amongst those people, there's gonna be discrimination, man. Of course, it works like that, bruv. You can see it how it happens. Even before colonization happened, there were tribal wars within this continent, right? Before the borders were made, before we were South Africa, there were just tribal wars within Africa. So it's like that even in the Middle East. Those niggas been at war since like Jesus Christ, bruv. They've been at war since the Old Testament. And it's crazy. It's kept on, bruv. It's still happening right now. And like when you look at those niggas, it's not like they look too different from each other. Man, that's how it is right now. So it came to a point where they're calling it like it's an apartheid. And like it even went above apartheid. Now they're calling it a genocide. Cause like other people, okay, they're saying Israel is showing like genocidal intent towards the Palestinians right there in Gaza. Cause kids are getting killed, bruv. A lot of people are getting killed. I don't know if you know what the word genocide means, but it means like a mass killing of a whole ethnic group of people. Yeah, that's what a genocide is. So that's basically what's happening to the Palestinians, right? And everyone agrees with that. Even the Americans who were endorsing the Jews, right, in this war, they were endorsing them. But now the president, Joe Biden, has come out and said the response was over the top. Man, like, how can you say, like, okay, if something minor happens, you can say, okay, that was over the top. Let's say I'm having an argument with a woman, and like maybe I poke at some other things, and she's gonna say, okay, that was over the top. We can understand that. But when niggas are like killing other niggas, you can't say that's over the top, man. Like it's way above that. It's gone further than that. It's not like over the top. It's beyond that. It's gone beyond that. So 2 South African soldiers were killed in the DRC. What do I think about that? Okay, this is what I think basically about soldiers, right? Okay, I respect them. Like I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would if like I felt like I had like something to fight for, like for real. Cause like I've lost all hope in like how the country goes by itself. So it would be hard to convince me to go fight another nigga for our interests. I need you to like really tell me what's happening. So our soldiers, apparently there's a war that's happening between Rwanda and DRC. Like there's conflict there. There's conflict. So our soldiers are there on a peace keeping mission. They're meant to keep peace there. But 2 of our soldiers were killed in our base in the DRC. Man, when you get killed in your own base, man, there's no like, bruv, they're just undermining you. Like that's just saying you don't got shit, bruv. Like, bruv, we're being disrespected as a country, man. Like getting killed at your own base. At your own base. You're supposed to be protected, bruv. You're supposed to be protected. It's your own base. And that's where you get killed, man. That's just the incompetence of everything within this country. Like the thing is like everything trickles down, man. Everyone knows this. Everything trickles down. If I could put you on the top, it's gonna go like it's basic gravity. Everything trickles down. So if like the leadership is incompetent, everything, even when it comes to like our soldiers and like our armies, it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be chaos. That's how everything works. When one thing is fucked up, it affects the other things. So I don't even know like how these things work. I don't even know like what do they do after that. Now that like our soldiers are killed, do they send more soldiers there? Because honestly, I don't give a fuck what happens in the DRC. Like okay, as South Africa, I'd like to think that we're the leader of Africa, right? I'd like to think that because we got Egypt, we got Nigeria there, but we got some power, bro. We've got like we're South Africa, some Zanzibar. Yeah, I'd like to consider ourselves the leaders. So keeping peace in other countries, maybe it's a good thing, but like at what cost? If our niggas are just gonna die there and there's nothing that's gonna be done about that, nigga, why do we even have an army? Like, fuck that, bro. Yeah. So other thing that I found out, it's like there's been a tremendous increase of hoes within this society, right? Yeah, that's a left-turning changing topics. Yeah, there's been an increase of hoes within this country, within this society. And why? Why would you ask? Let me tell you why it's happening. It's because hoes are being incentivized to be hoes. Like, I don't know if you know, like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Hoes are being incentivized to be hoes. Like, basically, if someone is incentivized to be something, like, it's just easy to like be a hoe and like get something out of it, right? Like, you don't have to do anything. That's why there's no respect in it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be a hoe and like there's no honor in it. You get honor from doing difficult things, but there's no honor in something like that. So, bro, we can like, I've been okay. What else? Like, what can I say about this? I watch like my favorite social media platform is YouTube, and I've watched a lot of different things that have been happening. Like, I've watched a lot of things, and like I get to see things, and like also I do go outside and get to experience life. That's where that's where you get to like really practice life and see what's really happening outside. So, what is it that makes a woman a hoe? Usually it's like they grow up in a bad environment. That's usually like how it is, because like that fucked up ex of yours, usually she had no dad around her. Like, her father was not around. And I do remember that like there's been like, okay, I'd say most of the women that I've been with are good women, right? Even the ones that were a bit fucked up, they were good. They were good women, and like they were not like to a point where I'd call them hoes. Even if like they were a bit shady and like their parents were not around and stuff, they were just crazy women. But they were not like hoes, really hoes. It wasn't like that. But that's the number one cause. So, what really am I saying about hoes? Okay. It's just a stat. It's just a basic stat. So, when it comes to it, you can choose whether you want to do something about it or not. Right? It's like something that you could take advantage of it if you wanted to, or not. But I myself, I'm a good man. I like going to church. I like reading myself the Bible. I like good women. I don't like hoes. But don't get me wrong. If I got me in private, and I'm like, okay, let me suck your penis. I'm like, okay, do it, but do it fast. Because I don't want to be seen with a hoe. I'll be seen with a good woman. Nobody want to be seen with a hoe, man. It's really, nah, I don't want that. Man, is it just me, or like are people just getting stupid? And like I feel like people are just getting more stupid like as time goes. Because, okay, I haven't lived along all these centuries and generations, but I've lived, okay, I'm still in my early 20s, but I've lived long enough to like, so okay, people were not as stupid as they are these days. Because there's a lot of, just a lot of stupidity. The thing is, like, people are also, that's the thing about stupid people and also hoes, right? That's the thing about stupid people and also hoes. The thing is, like, it's incentivized. People are being incentivized to be stupid, and people are being incentivized to be hoes. The biggest thing that's incentivizing this, like, how you can look at it is like, who gets to gain? Who gets to gain if there's more hoes, and who gets to gain if there's more stupid people? The number one thing that easily gets to gain something is the pornography industry. Right? The pornography. If there's more hoes, the pornography industry fires, right? Even if there's more stupid people, the pornography, they get to benefit from that. But as a society, I don't know if, like, okay, If there's more stupid people, the government does it though. Cause okay, if you are a leader, do you like people to be stupid? Okay, they wouldn't like people to be stupid. They like people to just follow them, right? And usually, people who don't think, they follow the most, right? People who don't think follow the most. So like, it's like stupid people, like they want followers, but if stupid people are followers, now they're gonna incentivize stupid people, because like it's hard to like advertise follow me if you say okay, do as we say, like put a mask on your face, shit like that. I don't want to go into the whole pandemic thing, but if you get to like, because basically, okay, I don't like being told what I don't like being told what to do. That's just basically I don't like being told what to do, and yeah, it's just hard for me to like just do what I'm fucking told. I'm just not built that way. I'm just not built that way. But other people, like, they break easily. You get to like tell them whatever you want, and then they're gonna do it. Yeah, it's like that. The society is just descending into chaos, basically. Yeah, it is like you go out and look, and how many people do like look at, you go out and look at, okay, you go out, right? You go to the street and you look around. I don't know if you people think, okay, people do think, but I don't know if like you look at a person and like, that's a stupid motherfucker right there. Like that's one stupid motherfucker. Yeah. But what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? So I've been at this social media thing for like 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. What's the development? There's been a bit of development, but not much really. But I wanna step on the gas a bit. I wanna step on the gas pedal a bit more to see what comes out of it. Cause sometimes I'm into Twitter, right? Sometimes I look at Twitter. I look at what's trending. Cause like basically when you see what's trending, it's like what are people into, right? And sometimes you get to see that people are into some stupid shit, bruv. There was this Super Bowl thing that's happening in America. Called it American football, and like this like Super Bowl, like basically a bunch of people just come in one place and they watch Americans play football. You know, Americans love being a spectacle, and like a lot of money is spent on that shit. I saw Usher come in. He was wearing a blanket. Nigga, who goes out wearing a blanket? Like, what's something proper? Wear a fucking suit, bruv. Be a proper person. Be a proper man. Nigga wearing a blanket. The fuck is that? Yeah. And they also Taylor Swift's flat ass has been trending. They put a flat ass there. Damn, man. It was flatter than a paper, man. Man, it was so flat. I bet when those people who believe in the flat earth, like, they were looking at Taylor Swift's ass, because there's nothing there, but it's basically bones and like covered with skin. It's just sad, bruv. Man, it must be sad having no ass as a woman, bruv. That must be so sad. That must be so sad, bruv. But it was basically flat, bruv. You can put a water pass. You know what? I don't know if you guys know what a water. You can put a water pass and like measure that thing. That thing, bruv, would be straight, man. Straighter than a wall. So yeah, I was looking into social media and like how like the society has basically descended into chaos, and like as someone had posted that, I don't even know why people are into that. Someone had posted that Taylor Swift thing, and like I was reading the comments. The whole comment section was full of hoes promoting their OnlyFans, bruv. Like really, man. Like really. You're just gonna like advertise your whole. You're just gonna advertise your tits there, bro. You're in public, man. It's a public platform. You're putting your tits. You're advertising your tits there, advertising your asshole, and like, hey, bruh. Man, when you are the best podcast in the world, they don't call you a great podcast. They call you the podcast vibe. Beat me if you can. Subscribe.